Hope you all are well at home and safe. Today I am going to conduct science class for you. Children, you all have plants at home. When you go out of the house, you see trees. All of us know that trees are very important for us. We all living things depend on trees. First important thing, we all depend on trees for oxygen, for our survival. Yes, there are many more things which we get from trees. So today, children, I have displayed few things on my table. I would like to show you. Children, this is a tree. Tree gives us fruits, vegetables, pulses, legumes, cotton, medicine, paper, and many more things. So, as you know, the basic thing for a tree to grow is a seed. Seed is an important part of the tree. Now, seeds are of two types. I will show you here. These seeds, what is there? This is different. This seed is and this seed. Now, see here. These seeds are monocotyledon and these seeds are dicotyledon. Now I will explain you about it. In monocotyledon, we get wheat, corn, rice and many other things. While in dicotyledon, we get masoor, moong, chawli and many other things. Now I will explain you about monocotyledon. Okay, for that I have made one picture. Here is a monocotyledon seed. Okay. Why this is called as monocotyledon? Because it has only one cotyledon. It has only one cotyledon. This cotyledon, this here you can see here, this is the embryo. This is the embryo. This embryo will grow in a plant. But for embryo to grow, it needs food. From where it will get food? It will get the food from cotyledon. So cotyledon is very important part. Okay, and this border what you see is the seed coat. It is the seed coat. What does this seed coat does? As we wear clothes to protect our body, same way this seed coat also protects the seed, the inside delicate part of the seed. Okay, so this is an monocotyledon. Okay. Now the second seed is dicotyledon. Dicotyledon means the seed which has two cotyledons. It has two cotyledons. Okay, this what you see, this is the embryo. This is the embryo of the. Okay. Now this embryo will grow into a plant. It will grow into a plant. For this embryo, from where the food will come? Yes, from this cotyledon which they have. From these two cotyledons, the embryo will get the food and then it will slowly grow and become a big plant. Okay. Now, I would like to show you something. Here, I want to show you. See, this is a monocotyledon because it has only one cotyledon. Okay, and this so small. It is this. It is masoor. You eat. Mama makes masoor curry. Okay, this you can see the white thing. The white thing is the embryo. It is the embryo. From this the new plant will grow. And you can see this brown thing, brown cover on it. That is the seed coat which protects the seed. And suppose I open this seed, see here, these are the two cotyledons. These are the two cotyledons. I will show you again. See here, these are the two cotyledons. Okay, and if I fold this, you can see the seed cover and the embryo. Okay, now I will help you to recognize whether a plant is a monocotyledon or a dicotyledon in a very simple way. Here I will stick some pictures and I will explain to you. Now first is the monocot. Monocot has only one cotyledon. As I have made the picture of monocot, I will stick this picture here. Okay, so monocot has one cotyledon as compared to dicot. Dicot has two cotyledons. Dicot has two cotyledons. Okay, now how are the roots? Roots are the most important part of it. How are the roots? Now you can see here the monocot has fibrous root. It has fibrous root. See here, it has fibrous root, means the roots directly start from the shoot. Okay, directly it starts from the shoot. Now in dicotyledon, you see. Okay, then suppose you see at the leaf. If you see at the leaf, you will see that for a monocotyledon plant, the leaves are like this way. Okay, they have, all of you know that there are veins running on the leaf. These veins are parallel. They don't meet. Parallel, you know, these lines don't meet at each other. Okay, so they are parallel. See, that's why these veins are called as parallel veins. These veins are called as parallel veins. Okay, now what about dicot? Dicot also have leaf which have main vein and many other veins. See, small veins. This forms a nape. This forms a nape. You might have seen the people leaf. Yeah, this people leaf, if you store in the book, it after a few days, if you see, it will look same like this. Okay, now I am sticking this here. Okay, now the fourth point. If you see the flowers, the monocotyledon has the flowers with three petals, or multiples of 3. So I will stick here the monocot. Then for dicot has the flower of the multiples of 4 or 5. Okay. So when you see at the plant or the flower, you will come to know the plant which have 5 petals or multiples of 5 or multiples of 4, you will understand that it is a dicot plant. And if you see a plant which is having 3 petals, 6 petals, or in the multiples of 3, you will understand that it is a monocot plant. Okay, so now we will revise once with all these things. Monocot has one cotyledon, dicot has two cotyledons. Monocot has fibrous root. Dicot has tap roots. Third point is monocot has parallel veins on the leaf, while dicot has net-like veins on the leaf. And the fourth point, if it is a monocot, then it has petals in the multiples of 3, which I have shown you here, while in dicot, petals in multiples of 4 or 5. Now, examples of this are, for monocot, it is corn, rice, etc. And for dicot, it is mango, moong, etc. So, this I have made it very easy. So, if you want to remember these points, they are very easy. 1 cotyledon, 2 cotyledon, fibrous root, tap roots, parallel veins, net-like veins, petals in multiples of 3, petals in multiples of 4 or 5. Example, corn, rice, etc. Mango, moong, etc. Now, children, you understood the 2 types of seed. Now, we'll go further. Now, if we sow a seed into a soil, see here, the soil, if I sow this seed into the soil, what are the things required for the seed to grow? It requires sun, air and water. This, if he gets in proper proportion, then the seed will start growing. Now, I will show you the next stage. In the next stage, you will see that the seed starts growing slowly, and from this shoot or the embryo, the roots will start coming out. Okay? And slowly for the third step we will go. In the third step, we will see that the seed. Here you can see there are 2 nodes. Okay, the down part is called as this down one is known as radicle or root. It goes inside the soil to take the minerals and water, and it gives support for the plant to stand straight in the soil. Then this upper part you can see, which grows as a shoot. Okay, this is called as shoot or plumule, which grows further into a plant. Children, what I want to tell you, this brown thing what you see is the seed coat, and inside it is cotyledon. So this embryo gets their food from this cotyledon, which is inside the seed cover. This is also the cotyledon. This is also the cotyledon. So the plant uses cotyledon for its food supply. Slowly, if you see that the root is growing down and the shoot is growing up. Here you can see a cotyledon, and the leaves are also there. But these leaves are not so much capable of making food. So that's why the cotyledon is still there. When the leaves start making their own food, this cotyledon falls down, and then you can see there are more leaves. You can see when the cotyledon falls, you can see the leaf start preparing. Now there are more leaves. So the leaves help to make food, and it supplies the food to all parts of the plant. See here, the roots are going down, it's growing, and here you can see the fully grown roots. The plant is also growing. children, you know what is this process called as? This whole process is called as germination. Okay, this is the first stage, second stage, third stage, fourth stage, and fifth stage. Okay, so in short, I have explained all about plant. So whenever you go in a garden, you can see that which plant is monocot and which plant is dicot. I hope so you have understood the topic very well. Okay, so next time when you see the seeds, one more thing I would like to show you, that this dal you get from masoor or any dal, these all dals are cotyledons. These all dals are cotyledons. This wheat, this corn, this rice which we eat, these all things are cotyledon. They all are seeds. Okay, thank you.